to Let's Talk It Through. We are so excited and we hope you're also as excited. We have so much, so much to say. We have so much to do with you guys today. And thank you very much for joining. At this point, we're going to ask you to please, if you're yet to subscribe, this is the perfect time to subscribe. We're going to be bringing you monthly videos. It's going to be our own personal connect, to share stories, just to, this is our Valentine, right?
Yes,
This
this is
is
it.
if you're with your man, leave your man. Leave man and touch your girls. This is our Valentine. Happy Valentine to you, by the way. I hope your day has been amazing. I hope you got flowers and some love. And if you're here to get love, we're
Right.
giving you love.
Yeah.
We're giving you flowers. You're amazing. You're loved. You're awesome. And we're just loving up on you right now. Please go ahead and share this video with as many people as you can. Send it to your loved ones. Send it to your sisters. It's not just for we girls. We want the men to, listen in on the conversation and hear what we have to say. We have things to say. So men, so send it to your friends, send it to your brothers, send it to your mom, send it to your sisters. This space is made for everyone. And just once again, welcome to Let's Talk It Through. So I have some wonderful, beautiful ladies with me. And now I'm going to ask everyone to introduce themselves. I'm going to start from my right, and then we're just going to move to the end of the table. So you're going to tell us your name, and you're going to tell us a color that personifies you. And what I want you to do for me in the comment section is also put your name down there. Let's get to know you. We're going to recognize as many people as we can. So we want you to put your name in the comment section and also tell us the color that personifies you. So I'm going to start. My name is Winner, and it's nice to meet every single one of you. I'm so excited to be here. I'm sure everybody in the studio is also excited to be here right now. And I think a color that personifies me, based on how I'm feeling today, is blue. No,
You stole that from me.
I think I'm very excited about this launch episode, and it's been on my mind. I dreamt about it overnight, so so I think I'm feeling blue. So I'm going to hand the podium over to my sister over here.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ibukolowa, but you can just call me IBK. And the color that I really love most is white, and it's because it represents purity, which is
Clock it. Clock it.
which is something that I like a lot. I like it when you're pure. I like it when you have a pure soul, and that's why I love white.
Okay, thank you very much, IVK. Nice to meet you. So I'm going to go to my left now.
Okay, so hi to our cherished viewers, listeners, welcome to our channel. So my name is Penelope, and the color that I think that specifies me would be green because I feel that green feels earthy. Green is, I mean, you get some level of healing from green.
Wow.
Okay.
When the place is green, I
Wow.
mean, there is healing.
Okay.
There's so much to, I mean, so much freshness to heal. In fact, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
green is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi, everyone. So my name is Precious, and you can call me Presh. And the color that personifies me, since Winner stole my color, I think I'll just go with brown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Brown
because
skin girl.
right,
Why?
right. The skin is already saying that. So yes, that's the color that personifies me, and we're happy to have you all here with us today.
Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, so we have someone special
Yes.
who is virtually with us here, but we're not gonna introduce them yet. There's an unraveling. You cannot have it all at once. So we're gonna introduce them very, very soon. So please, we've introduced ourselves and we want to get to know you as well. So please tell us your names in the comment section. Tell us where you're watching from, right? So we want to know where our viewers are. So do tell us where you're watching from and tell us the color that personifies you. Or just tell us the color you're feeling today, how you're feeling. And once we get those comments, we're going to recognize as many people as we can. All right. The big bird. Let's talk it through. What
LTIT.
is it? Yeah,
LTIT.
That's it. That's it. So I'm going to turn to my ladies now, and I'm going to ask them, to tell you guys, to tell me what LTIT is and what are we doing here. So I'm going to start with Precious. What is LTIT? Let the people want to know.
Okay, so it's a community of women, ladies, and maybe sometimes men
Mm-hmm.
what we're doing here is we're creating like a safe space for women to come, share what they're going through, what they're feeling. We are not experts. Let me put that out there. We are not experts, but we would be bringing in people who can relate to these stories, who can provide a word of wisdom, if I
Yeah,
should say
yeah.
so. So, and we just want to help people, and your messages would be anonymous. So don't be scared that, oh, so people are going to know. Even we will not know you. So we hope we'll make you all comfortable enough to be able to share with us, as we also share with you all our experiences. So I guess that's what we're here for.
Yes, thank you very much, Precious. I think one key word that I'm going to take from what you said is comfortable. And we're really, really, really committed to, making a space that is very comfortable for you. We're women and, there's just so much going on. God gave us a very huge responsibility and we recognize that sometimes it can get so overwhelming. And what we are doing right now is we're connecting with one another all over the world to ensure and help you see that, we are not alone. You are not alone. And we want everyone to just come together, share stories, connect, make friends, sisterhood blooming over here. So right now
Yeah.
I'm going to ask Penelope
Mhm.
to tell us, what does this space mean to you? What is going on here? What is going
Okay, thank you so much. And yeah, again. So let's talk it through. Trying to create this very big space that she has mentioned earlier. And there are many a time where people, especially with work, I mean, in our everyday life, it comes with a whole lot of issues, a whole lot
Mhm.
of things. There are certain things in our lives where we don't feel like talking about. I mean, this is the space, this is the community where you feel okay to tell someone what you're going through, so that then, yes, together we can find a solution to whatever you're going through. So I think that this platform is actually the best platform that you can ever think of when you're going through stuff. You're not alone. That is why we are here. Like we are not experts, but then you're creating a community. You're creating that safe space where you can actually feel free to talk to somebody about that very little thing that you don't feel okay with. Yeah. So I think that is what Let's Talk Through is
Mm.
about.
that is just absolutely amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So we are creating this space where life can be a lot and the noise outside can be so much. And this is a community where you just feel like when you need a getaway, all you do is, we're just one click away. Go on YouTube, pick any video, and sometimes when you are going through something and then you're telling someone, you hear the person's story, you're like,
Wow.
ah, are you
So mine is
is they'll call you say come for a hug. You need to hug
yeah,
yourself.
yeah,
Right?
So
yeah. That
that is
makes
that is
sense. That
just
makes
what
sense.
that is what we want to be to you. We want to be that virtual hug to you. So
Yeah.
right now I'm going to ask
Virtual
IBK to
comfort.
tell us what LTIT means to her.
Yeah, thank you so much, Winnie. I think to me, I would say that LTIT is just this is like a platform, a virtual platform where we want everyone to come out and speak your mind, and also to know that whatever you're going through, someone else has gone through that phase.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no new thing under the earth. You are going through it right now. Someone has passed through it, and that doesn't mean you are the last person that will pass through it. So you just have to remember that whatever you are going through, someone else have been there. So people will be coming here to share their experiences in one way or the other. There's no way you will not see something to learn. Mm-mm. You have to. You definitely need to learn something, because at one phase of life, we all face challenges that we don't even know how to overcome it.
Right.
And how do we have solutions? You need to listen to people's experiences. You need to learn more, keep learning until you don't stop learning, because there's no way you stop learning.
Yeah. Right.
So I think that's it for me.
Yes, thank you very much, IBK. So, in addition to what everyone has said, IBK has also said we have so much, there's a wealth of knowledge that is just going on around women all over the world. So, we're going to be bringing that knowledge together. So, there is absolutely something for you to learn. And I'm here, right? I don't have so much experience, but I'm just here to learn, right? We're going to
Yeah.
be bringing, even you, right? We're inviting
See
you.
you.
We're inviting every single one, everyone around you that has a story to share. So we want to learn from you. We want people to learn from you, and we want you to learn from people as well. So that is one thing that we are committed to at LTIT. And I want you to also know that we are inviting all women as far as you're feminine, God, it's a blessing to be a woman. So what we want to help you do, what we want to help ourselves do is to carry this assignment with as much grace, with as much elegance as we can afford. So that is what we're going. So, women in the diaspora, women at home, young women, teenagers, older women, even if you're 98, grandma, come and
please
listen to
learn.
LTIT. You want to know your story.
Yeah, share your experience.
So we don't care about age over here. We just want everyone to come there. We have packages for women of all ages,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And if you're an older woman, I'm sure you have a lot of stories to tell to younger people coming up. And also, the world is changing so much, so we want to hear what we younger ladies have to say as well, right? If you older ladies are in the situation that we are in right now, what would you do different? So Gen Z, baby boomer, Gen X, millennial. Which one is before millennial? All the generations.
All the generations. Gen I, Gen P,
Gen A to Z.
Right.
We are
please.
inviting
Yeah.
you to LTIT. So I
Yeah.
think right about now, we are going to introduce the special someone that we have virtually.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're going to be introducing her. She's a very amazing woman. She's going to be. This is why we're just telling you what LTIT is about, but that's not all we are going to be talking about today. It's Valentine's Day, so you're not going to go
Yeah.
scot free. We're going to talk about love.
Yeah, we need to.
We are talking all things love today as well. So she's going to be speaking with us, and I can't just wait. I can't wait to hear what everyone has to say. So right now, we are going to be asking our special lady here, Lady Tega. We're going to be asking her to introduce herself and just say something to the audience.
She's here.
All right, she's here. All right, so just some moments to get some things ready. So we're gonna come back to Tega, but right about now, I can see all of your wonderful comments, and I promised I was going to recognize everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm here to say we have a Omole Fumilayo Adeloju watching from Nigeria, and our best color is brown. So, so we have
That's my
someone-
mommy.
that's predictable. And women supporting women.
Yeah, that's good.
They pass like this. So
Yeah.
of course, Bobby's best color is brown. Thank you very much for joining us. We also have Catherine watching from the United States, and she loves
Pink.
Which is
Wow.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's Valentine's. So
Yeah.
Did anybody say pink?
No.
No,
So we
no.
finally have a pink. We finally have a pink here. So that is exciting. We also have another person watching us from Nigeria, Solomon, who is my dad.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Shout out to my dad. Thank you very much for joining us. So you can see that this is not just a space for it's not just a space for women.
Yeah,
Men are
it's-
welcome as
yeah,
well. We want to
yeah,
hear, we want to hear what men have to say. There's gonna be a time for them to shine, right? And we ladies are gonna be able to respond. Don't worry, we have so many interesting things to bring to you. So thank you very much everyone for being here. We're excited. So right now we're going to transition into talking about Valentine, right? That is what we've been looking forward to. So we're gonna be talking all things love now. But in the meantime, while we take a short break, what I want you to do for me is sit tight. And please, we don't have enough numbers on this live yet. So
Yeah.
I want you to share this video, share it on your statuses on WhatsApp, on Instagram, on Snapchat, on TikTok, on every social media platform that you have. I want you to share the videos to everyone. I want you to invite your friends. We have so much to discuss. So stay tuned, sit tight, subscribe. If you're yet to subscribe, click on the notifications button so you can get notifications every time we're live. And we will be back shortly.
Okay, everyone, welcome back. So, as you can see, I'm now center of attraction. So, we're here to talk about love. This is
Yeah.
February,
Mm.
and it's actually my birthday month, so I love to celebrate, right? So, we are talking about everything love, and I just have one question for you, girls. Is love really enough?
Mm.
Oh, deep.
So
That
deep.
is very deep.
I wasn't
I-
expecting that.
Yes. I mean, this is kind of a broad area. If it's love
Really,
really
love.
enough?
Mm.
Can we ever say love is enough? I don't think so. Well, in my opinion, I don't think love alone is enough. Especially when we are talking in the context of relationship, when we are talking in the context of yes, having that emotional connection with someone. I personally think that love is a part of it. Love actually, should I say, would form part of the centerpiece because
Mm.
when you're talking about being in a relationship or perhaps having that emotional connection with someone, you need more than just love. You need wisdom. I mean, you need some level of knowledge to be able to deal with someone who, especially coming from a different place altogether, someone
Yep.
who was, I mean, born differently, raised differently, and I mean, these are two different people from two different places coming together to raise or perhaps a family. So I would say love is not enough. Love forms part of it, which is a key part. But then obviously it's not all. Wisdom.
How many
also
percent
plays
part?
it. Well,
Good question.
how
Yeah,
many
that's a good
percent
one.
part?
Like, is it 50-50? Is it 70-30?
Exactly.
Well,
Maybe not.
yeah, maybe I wouldn't say
Maybe
it's a
not.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of a thing. So yeah.
Maybe it's not scalable.
Maybe it's not
Yeah,
scalable. I
maybe it's
like
not.
that.
one.
I like
Yeah,
that.
it's
It's
not.
not. It's not scalable.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not scalable. I bet. Yeah.
I think the assumption that love is enough is one of the reasons that a lot of relationships have been hurt.
Yeah.
I don't have experience. I'm not married. Disclaimer. Just putting that out there.
Yeah.
I think there is so like so much that goes into the package that is called like partnership, companionship, relationship. All of those things come together with love itself. I think also when we are saying is love enough or not, also in the context, because God's love is enough for us, right? When we are talking in the religious context. But I think when it comes to, oh, I have a boyfriend and I'm in a relationship, should I get married to him? He loves me so much, I love him too. Okay, fine. Cute. Like but I think there's so much more that like needs to go along with love. There's the feeling of love, and there's love as an act,
Yeah.
which is like
Yeah.
someone actually learning to
Learning to
love
love,
you.
yeah.
So when you feel like, oh, I'm in love with you, I love this person, fine, cute, full stop. But now, how do you pour love? How do you show love? I think all of those things,
Yeah.
they are not things that you can do with feelings. They are not things that
No.
you can do with like words of mouth. There's commitment. There's partnership. There's agreements because you can love someone if you disagree with the person. Yeah, are going nowhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
are going nowhere. I dropped my mic.
That's deep. It's quite deep. Okay. So, still talking about love, right? We've heard people saying, "Oh, you have unrealistic expectations
Mm.
of love." Do you guys really think people's expectations sometimes are unrealistic, or is it that the partner can't just give you those expectations that you should expect them? Maybe
That's
so.
deep.
Mm. That's a very deep question, and I'm just trying to put my words together
Take your time.
because,
Take your
yeah,
time.
I'm
Take
taking
your
my time and unrealistic expectations of love.
Mhm.
I feel like I don't know. This is just my own perspective about it. So we are all learning. I'm still learning.
Right.
So even though like I'm married, but I'm still on the journey, and I hope
She's married.
everything goes. So to me, I feel like there are some unrealistic expectations, and I feel like it could be something that a partner out of the two cannot do, because sometimes we demand, there are some demands that even a guy or a lady cannot meet, and that's when the unrealistic part sets in. And I feel like the unrealistic expectations only come out when there's a kind of like, is it disagreement or something, because you don't know if something is unrealistic until when a particular condition is not suitable. Because if something is going fine, your relationship is going smooth, you may not think something is unrealistic. You may not think, oh, my husband buying me this, oh, it's unrealistic. Or you may feel like you may not have the experience. You may not. But when reality starts setting in, then you now get to know that, oh, is this really unrealistic? Is this really too difficult to do? Why is it like this? So to me, I feel like that's it. I'm still kind of processing it in a better way, but I think for me that's it for now.
I have a question.
Okay.
Practically, when we are talking about when you ask about unrealistic expectations of love, are you talking about like things like, for example, as a woman, I want to be a full housewife. I don't want to work. Pay my bills, fund my account, pay my nails, make my hair, like send me monthly allowance. Or as a man, I want to be a baby girl. You
Yeah.
get? So is that like, are we talking about things like that? Are we saying that, for example, if as a woman I'm saying that I don't want to contribute anything to this family, you're the head of this family, so you're the financial head as well. So are we talking things like that when we're saying unrealistic expectations of love?
I think I have something to add. Like it will be two questions. So I think another thing is,
Please, we want to know what you think in the comment section as well. Let's know what you are
trying to say, because whatever I said is coming from the fact that you may not know something is unrealistic until when that thing starts setting in. Because I don't know if me having a joint account with my husband is unrealistic, and that's my question. Winnie mentioned the fact that, oh, probably, oh, I want to be a full housewife, I want to be a baby girl, I need gifts. Please keep surprising me every day. That's
It's
what I like.
Valentine. Take me to Dubai.
Or probably, oh, I don't want to have a joint account with my husband. Oh, or I want to work and my husband is saying, oh, just stay home. Oh, baby girl, just stay home. I'm going to spoil you.
With your
And I'm like,
PhD
oh,
degree.
I don't want to be caged. I want to go out and work there. Yeah, I want to fly.
Fly. Okay. Well, to me, I would say before you demand baby girl life, right? You should know who you're with. Though. Because let's be honest,
Deep.
if you know, because we women we know. So if you know,
We do.
babe,
We do.
your man he does not have enough fun, enough. He's trying his best to, but you see that I want to stay at home. There's like the funds cannot cover, one person alone cannot take up the full responsibility.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then I would say it's unreal.
Yeah.
Because you know your reality. So you know where you are. It's not like, oh, my husband is $30 and I say, oh, I don't want to work, I want to stay at home. That one we know that is realistic. He can say yes, you can sit at home.
That
But
makes sense.
if your husband is he's okay. Let's put
Okay.
it like that. He's okay. And then you're not like, especially in this country that we are in, then you now say, oh no, I want to stay at home, and then you have to get me a nanny that will take care of the kids.
Yeah.
I have
A
to do
housekeeper
this.
too.
I have to be a housekeeper and all of that. Sister, it's really unrealistic.
Yeah, it is. It
Yeah,
is.
it is unrealistic.
But-
So
but-
I hope I was able to answer your question.
Yeah, I have another question. And
Okay.
another thing is, it's fine if you know that probably your partner or your spouse cannot afford that particular thing, and probably you are demanding too much when you know it's not going to work. It's a simple mathematics. Yeah. But my question is, what if you now find yourself in a position whereby probably it was good at the beginning, and it gets to a point that, oh, there's nothing,
Preach.
and you are not used to it. Or like, I've been sitting home and all of a sudden it's like, and probably the spouse now come up and say, oh, oh girl, I think you have to start doing something because the house is always not being cleared. Oh, why is everywhere like this? So in that case, is this still going to be unrealistic when I know it wasn't like that from the beginning?
Also, in addition to that,
Yeah.
right?
I'm just asking you. I'm just thinking.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
We're deliberating, right? We're all deliberating.
Yeah,
We're trying to
we
put
are.
our heads
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, if you know that it can. So we've been talking about, oh, maybe it can't afford it. Maybe it's not $10, it's not Dangote, it doesn't have the money. But what if it can do it? But he's like, growing up, I didn't see my mother like sitting at home. She has a whole boutique and she sells clothes and she controls the whole of Isale Eco market. And you're like, well, and they're already in love, right? Because maybe they've been talking stage. Have you eat? Have you sleep? And and then you get to this part, and then you're telling him that like you're okay staying at home, you want to be a full housewife, you want to stay at home with the kids, you want to take care of the kids, you don't want to do any traditional work in that sense of it. And he is saying my mom took care of us, and at the same time she had a boutique and she did all to, and you're saying it has to be one. Is either you're a career woman and you're doing your job, or you're coming home and you're taking care of the kids and that's all you do. So at that point, whose expectation is unrealistic? Is it the girl who that has been a plan all along, that it's either or is it the guy that is saying that my mom didn't do that? Whose expectation are we defining as unrealistic in that case?
So I think that society in its sense has made us believe that love perhaps would be the butterfly for revealing. But then, I mean, when you are with someone, you get to know the person. You know, there's very difficult conversations you need to have. Before finally getting to the stage where you decide on who pays what and what not. So I think that in this case, or in this sense of unrealisticness that we are talking about, if even there is a word like that.
Unrealisticness. I love it.
I think that it wouldn't even come up in the first place if granted both of you through the process or through the journey of being together have spoken about a lot of things. Because like I earlier mentioned, we're all coming from different places. You're meeting different people. Now, this very same person that you want to start a home with is also coming from a different place altogether. The trainings the person have gotten is not the same that you have gotten. So during those stages is when you guys would have to sit to talk about things. And I think that once you are able to get to the point where you understand each other on that level, the man or the woman or the lady wouldn't see the man's expectations as being unrealistic. So is it to the man as well? Of course, he wouldn't be seeing your expectations as unrealistic if in the process of dating, he knows very well that in your family, perhaps you guys travel to Dubai for holidays. And I mean, he's also coming from a background where, yes, even though they don't travel, the means is there. So I mean, when you get to the level where both of you agree on a thing, when you get to the level or the point where both of you understand each other to the points that you can make decisions, which of course is going to be binding on both of you in the marriage or perhaps in the journey towards the marriage, I think that then there wouldn't be any cause for unrealistic.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. People watching us, what do you think? Leave your comments. Let us see if we are making sense or if there's anything we are missing. Please let us know.
Yeah.
So now my question is, we have said, okay, there are things that are unrealistic, right?
Yeah.
Do we think these things can affect the law? Or do you think it's something that good communication can just fix? What do you think?
Well, I personally think it starts from a place of good communication. Because I mean, communication is key. It's the foundation of every partnership, every relationship, every togetherness that we want to make. So if there is communication, if there is clarity of where you're coming from, where I'm coming from, I mean, what our funds are like, or what our let's say finances are like, I mean, we are good to go. Because if it doesn't start from a place of communication for you to know clearly enough that no, this person is not in for that kind of lifestyle, I mean, it ends there. Yeah, so I think that's what my own perspective.
Okay.
I also feel like sometimes the problem is that people, and I feel is that if there's anyone feeling this way, honestly, I think it's okay that you feel that way and your feelings are 100% valid. The decision that comes after communication is not always is an easy one. If, for example, you've communicated and you kind of know that we ain't going nowhere,
It's not good. No.
but this is someone that you've been talking to for 6 months, a year. Talking stage is investment, though.
It is. Communication
It's a lot.
is
It's
an
a lot.
investment.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of investment. So
Yeah, it
at
is.
that point where you realize, or you're starting to realize that maybe this relationship is not going anywhere, and maybe I should pull back, there comes the hard decision of actually leaving. Leaving is always hard, especially if it's still someone you love. It's not easy. So I just wanted to recognize that, if you're being in denial, and honestly that you're being in denial, it's fine that you feel that way. It's valid. And I'm sure you're not the only one that has felt like, oh, this person that I'm talking to, I don't see this going anywhere. And maybe it's time for me to, actually double back and take some steps back. And it's a decision that is hard to make. You do have to make that decision at the end of the day, but
Yeah.
also give yourself some grace, give yourself some love. Recognize that the situation you're in, it's not the best, especially in this Valentine period of, if you are single, you are
Yeah.
lonely. I don't even know what is going. Stay away from Instagram.
Yeah.
It's getting worse. Stay away from Instagram for your mental health. But no, on a more realistic level, also because and communication is important, and if it's something communication can fix, please do it. Because I
Yeah.
know that if you're in a marriage, it's not, oh, either yes or I walk away. It's either yes or it works.
Yeah.
Right.
You
So
have to make
it's
it work.
those so there are things that I can absolutely like be figured out. And I know that personally, as a woman, me, I like to talk. I will talk. I will say my mind. And men like to pull back. This emotional thing that they do, that, oh, I'm a man. I'm going to chest it, and I'm going to be emotional. And you just want to be talking, 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 and we want to talk. Sometimes even when we know that the guy is not listening,
Yeah,
you
you
are still
just
talking.
want to you just want to say something
You
and
have
like,
to hear
oh,
what I
please,
have to
are
say
you
to
even
you.
understanding what I'm saying?
So there's that as well. So I think having that in mind when we are communicating, like when you're
Yeah.
communicating, are you talking or actually communicating? Because you're not communicating if it's not hearing what you have to say.
Yeah.
So if you're in the kitchen, you're just like, it's not listening.
You're just shouting.
You're not communicating. So the tenets of communications are very important as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just keeping that.
All right. So at this point, we told you all we had a special guest.
Yep,
right?
yep, yep.
Yeah.
So this is the time we want to bring our good sis. She is one of like the most hardworking people I
Mhm.
know,
Mhm.
and she's here to just chip in her 2 cents. So you all, please welcome Mrs. Tega.
Welcome.
Hi, sis.
Hi, sis. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Yes,
hear
we
you.
can
Yes,
We
we
can
can
hear
hear
you
you.
clearly.
How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
How you doing?
Mm,
You guys
Let me see.
say devil is a liar.
Devil is a liar.
It cannot be today. No.
We are proclaiming that devil is a liar. This is
No,
proof.
it cannot.
This is proof that she has something very important that she has to say. She has something here for someone. Someone has to learn something from her. The devil doesn't
you
want
guys
her
should
life to
remain
have.
online because I feel like she's about to say something that will transform your life.
Yes.
So watch out. Watch out.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we
can
can.
hear you.
Okay, thank you. Hi,
Okay.
guys. How you guys doing?
We're fine. How
We're
you
We're
doing?
good.
Happy Valentine.
Happy
Happy
Valentine.
Valentine.
So before you joined, we were talking about love. Is love enough? Unrealistic expectations in love. So my question for you is, how do these unmet expectations affect or destroy love?
How does unmet um say that again? It's not
How
that I
does
can hardly
unmet
hear you.
expectations,
Unmet
yes,
expectations
destroy
affect or
love?
destroy love.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are saying unmet is different from unrealistic, correct?
Okay, let's do it together. Let's do collab.
Let's do it
Unmet
together. I
and
think
unrealistic.
Yeah, both.
But
I think
yeah.
I think the basis or groundwork for any relationship, whether it's friendship with your kids, your spouse, even God, is communication and understanding each other. So I think before you get into the relationship, if everybody knows where they are coming from, it helps everybody to get a plan because you can have a plan and life would happen. However, if you have communicated what your needs and your expectations are from the beginning, when life happens, you understand the other person's frustration if you can't meet the needs. And on the other hand, you understand the fact that your partner knows what you want and your partner is trying. I think that changes things. So it helps manage unmet expectation, and that way it's like a season as against it's a norm. So I'll give an example. Say I was going into the relationship, right? Or I was going to get married to someone, and I'm saying I don't want kids. I do not want kids. So at the time of marriage, we've spoken about this. I don't want kids. You understand? But it's not me saying I don't want kids and that's it. It's me having a conversation of, hey, I don't want kids. This is XY reason why I do not want kids, right? And then the other person is saying, well, I want kids. And how do we go about this? At that point, it's a good time to say, okay, it's not going to work. But if you're saying, okay, she doesn't want kids, but at some point she's going to change her mind. And then you get married and then she doesn't want kids, it makes you have kids, you are upset. The problem is not that the expectation is not being met. The problem is the fact that there was never communication, there was never an agreement from the beginning. So if we have had like, I want kids, both of us agree that we want kids. And I'm using kids because it's something that neither party can control, right? It's not something like, oh, I want money, and you can say, hey, this person is lazy or this person is not working. It's something that God gives, correct? So if both parties says, I want kids, you know she wants kids, I know he wants kids, and then we get into the marriage and then we are struggling with kids. Because we've had that communication, we know how much this means to each other. Even though we will look at it more like it's a season as against it's this person's fault. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So there's love, yes, there's communication, but there's understanding too. And I think that's the basis of most every relationship we have, understanding each other where we are coming from. Now, that does not mean that there will not be rough patches, there will not be bad times. But both parties are looking at it as it's a season because this is something that we've talked about. I understand where this person is coming from. She understands where I'm coming from. I don't know if that answers the question. Because even the Bible says that can two work together except they agree. If you don't agree, you're not working together. You're working. At some point, if there's no agreement there, you guys are going to go to separate ways. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much for that. I think the last one before we let you go is what does healthy love really require?
And I think we also have a question from one of our people watching.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we do have a question on whether it is okay for a woman to stay at home
At
without
home.
working.
Okay, so I'll
Okay.
leave it to you.
So I was to handle
To help
it.
us with that.
All right.
Is
Yeah.
it okay for a woman to stay at home without working?
Yes.
Again, it comes back to what we agree on. Because I don't think that the decision to stay home without working is because of your financial situation. Because as in growing up in Nigeria, I saw a lot of families where the parents were not that rich, but the woman had to be a stay-at-home mom. In America, for instance, childcare costs a lot. It's very, very expensive. So if you have, say, 2 or 3 kids, sometimes by the time we think of childcare, we don't have a lot
Yeah.
of, we don't have the social structure that you have like in Nigeria. I'm using Nigeria because I'm from Nigeria, right? Where you have like family, neighbor that can stay with you and watch the kids. Sometimes still being a stay-at-home mom is cheaper and it helps you save more money, right? But at the same time, is that what you want? Is that what your partner wants? Is that something that you have
Yeah.
agreed on? So
Actually.
personally, I'll use myself as an example. I like to make my own money. So even if my husband is earning a lot and is just giving me this baby girl lifestyle, at some point I would not be satisfied because a part of me wants to just do something that like this is my own money. It's a kind of flex for me. Maybe it's the way I've grown up, maybe it's my conditioning, nature versus nurture, but that is part of the thing that gives me fulfillment and happiness. So say I'm married to a rich man now and says, hey, I don't want you working, I just want you to stay at home. I'm not going to be fulfilled in that marriage. On the other hand, if I'm someone that just wants to relax and then my husband is saying, I want you to work because first of all, we need more money, or how am I going to introduce myself, you to my
And be
friends?
taken care of.
I can't say that you're working. Like
Mhm.
Baby girl.
again, it's back to that conversation. Like
Yeah.
it's going to work if it's what you guys want, whether you have money or not. It's going to
True.
work.
True.
It might not be easy, but if this is what you guys want, like you're saying, I want my wife to be a stay-at-home mom because I want my kids to be raised well. If both parties are working, there are things that you have to sacrifice. Like I will give you again an instance in myself. I have a demanding job. My husband has a demanding job. There's extracurricular activities. I think that if I did not have the kind of job I have, I'll be able to have those activities with my kids,
Yeah.
right? I can take them for not just swimming, they can go for violin lesson, music lessons, you can juggle all those things. But with a demanding job, you have to think of those sacrifices. Now, if it's something that my husband and I are saying this is what we really want, at some point, if one of us does not sacrifice the kind of job we do, or choose to be a stay-at-home mom, we won't achieve that goal.
Mm.
But right now, if the goal is we are going to work, we're going to give our best. It's not going to be easy. We give our kids the best that we can. Even though they're not getting certain things. There's no guilt. There's no, oh my God, am I doing something wrong? Because we were in agreement from the beginning. So again, stay at home mom, working mom, whatever it is, it's just the agreements. You have to, that decision has to come from a place of sense because a lot of things can happen in life. One person can be working and the person dies, and now you're stuck with the kids. You might be the person that's taking care of the kids might die or something might happen. She can't take care of the kids again. Now the burden of taking care of the kids and still providing is left to the other partner. So there are a lot of things to go into that conversation. But if you guys think you're
Mhm.
making the right decision for your life and your plans, then it works. There's no simple answer to anything. Like there's no this is what works. From is a case by case basis, right? Just make sure that whatever you choose to do, both partners are in agreement and you're working toward it. Does that answer the question?
Yes. Yes. Thank you for that. So before you go, just one thing: is love actually enough, or isn't it
Is
enough?
love enough?
Yes. Before you go.
I, I don't think love in itself is enough. I mean, regardless of how we define love in a relationship, it's selfless, is this, is that, it's blind, it can't see. Love is never enough because humans are complex. We are human beings. God gave us free will, He gave us sense. There's a lot of things ah, there's a lot of things that came together to make you who you are now. Apart from your parents, the experience you had in high school, in college, with exes, with friends, if there are no exes. So at the end of the day, there are a lot of social factors that present itself when we relate to people. So patience is there, understanding, having sense sometimes, like it's very basic. It's something that you need, right? Like sometimes someone can give you all the love, but if you don't have the emotional intelligence to understand that love, you would misuse the love. Does that make sense? I hope it's making sense.
Yes, you are.
Like love is not as it on its own is not enough because
Mhm.
to deal with all the
Yep.
emotions and all the demands to relate with to have relationships, there are a lot of things you need. You need love as a you need the person to be kind, actually. You need the person to be very kind. I'll pick kindness most times over love. Love is always very important. They say love is also kind, so it might be one of the features of love, right? But there are things that I feel like would help and some things that would make love louder.
Okay.
So let us. This is. I don't want to say too much, but like this is like my final analogy. Love is like a voice, and you're speaking, but the person's on the other side of the hill or the mountain. To make the person understands you, hear you, you need a microphone or a megaphone so the person can hear your voice, right? Which is love. That megaphone are the other factors that are involved to make love appreciated. So it can be depending on the person you're dealing with, it can be financial, like person likes money. So when there's money, that love sounds better, right?
Yeah.
They can hear the love. The person likes you to be kind, the person wants you to be patient, the person wants you to be God-fearing, the person wants you to build a solid foundation in Christ. So again, that's the megaphone. Love in itself would not pass the message across. All those other things will help amplify the sound of love. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. It does. I like the way you said it amplifies the sound of love. So thank you so much I
You're
hope you
welcome.
enjoy your Valentine. So everyone, unfortunately, we have come to the end of this episode, but mark your calendars. Our next episode is going to be dropped on our YouTube page and Instagram page on the 21st of March. And we'll also be dropping like little nuggets and hints on what our next topic will be before the drop date. So if you have questions, if you want us to talk about something that you feel like it's heavy in your heart, please send it to us. Send us a DM, and we would look into it.
Also, we should shout out to our amazing people. We see you in the comment section.
Yeah.
Catherine, Ayabisi, Solomon Ogunbumi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your engagement.
We love
And
you.
we hope we're able to answer some of your questions, but don't worry. Just we're going to share out a link.
Yeah.
And we want you to send us your questions. We want you to also share your stories with us, and we promise those links are going to be 100% anonymous. What we want you to do is follow our Instagram handle at let's full stop talk full stop it full stop through. Let's period talk period it period through period.
Period. And just before we go, we would love to appreciate the visionary
Yeah.
behind Let's Talk It Through.
True, yeah.
So I know she's listening wherever she is. So
Shout
we
out.
just want to
Shout
say
out.
thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
all of us together.
Yeah.
And it was so good to speak and talk with you all. See you all next month.
Shout out to our technical
Yes.
crew as
Our
well
technical crew
behind
behind the
Thank you.
scenes.
Thank you
So they
all.
don't cut our microphone
Yeah.
next time.
Thank you. We love
Thank
you.
Subscribe and don't forget to follow. Share the video with your friends. It's going to be
friends,
up on our YouTube, so
families.
you can rewatch as many times as possible. So
Right.
please come back, keep watching, and keep dropping comments. Let us know what you want us to talk about, and we'll attend to as many people as we can. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And happy
See you guys.
Valentine.
Bye.
LTIT.
Let's talk it through.